The solar flash is here. CERN shutting down today for the next 4 years, the longest time in history. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Spirit School. Is it a coincidence? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. CERN shutting down their collider. They were told they need to pack it up. This is a very delicate time right now for Gaia, as we have anchored in this 5D frequency, this 5D consciousness, and what is to come within the next 4 years. Remember I mentioned about structuring Gaia? This is what this time is for. So we're not going to have CERN trying to interrupt, create any other energetic portal, timeline, manipulation on their end to try to alter any of this. It is a universal order. Time has changed now on Gaia. We are done with the old way. People might still be stuck consciously in the 3D, but that 3D way of living is at its end. And now, like I said in the other video, it's about structuring and building towards the future in this 5D consciousness that is well on its way now. I'm getting an image of, in Stranger Things, that machine that was opening the portal for the Demogorgons to come through, or created the upside down. I'm just seeing that. When it comes to the collider, it's similar to that. It's giving that type of vibe and functionality in terms of like how the energy is utilized, similar in some ways. So them shutting down their collider is not only necessary for this time, but 4 years when they do return, they're going to have to use it positively, or they're going to be working with a Fisher-Price toy-like collider instead. You get what I mean? And if you're someone who didn't believe or doesn't believe in timelines and being able to alter realities, you should look up what CERN does over there. 3 days, because it comes in 3 days. You see the magic number of 3? Remember I mentioned 3 before, and I'm bringing it up for another reason too. 3 equals the Holy Trinity. 3 equals mind, body, soul. 3, divine masculine, divine feminine, together creates unity consciousness, balanced energy. Look in the universe. And the fact that it's shutting down 3 days later, again, I always say about numbers here, mathematics. Everything is literally mapped out to a T, especially when it comes to this time. And not just like within this year, the years leading up to this, to pinpoint this particular timeline where Gaia is ascending, elevating her frequency into the 5D. Someone left a comment on my other video, and I hate to be the heartbreaker when it comes to people who romanticize spirituality. It had to be put in check for this too. I think I mentioned here before by Patch. She's the one, when I was all up in my head and thinking about, oh my God, there's dimensions, and the cosmos, the universe, and all these things. And she brought it back down and grounded me in. She was like, yeah. She acted it was normal, the energy she was giving me. I'm saying that because people romanticize the idea of certain aspects of spirituality or just what it encompasses. And that's because it's been hidden from us for so long that now that we're learning about it, it feels so exciting. A lot of it is just factual, but it just feels new to us because we haven't been exposed to it. Meaning, I think I've also mentioned this here, so when other beings, when I connect with them, for them, it's just everyday living, everyday life, knowing about how to use energy to travel through wormholes or, portals, gates, stargates, or knowing how to switch out DNAs and create a new form of DNA with their species, that type of stuff, right? So it's normal to them because their civilization already, involved in this. It's not hidden to them. Unlike us, it feels so brand new. So everything, again, the point is that it's romanticized. So I'm bringing this up because of that comment. People assume that the solar flash, how it's been described it's going to be, is going to be this big, massive, huge wave of light that's just going to envelop Gaia and just be so excruciatingly bright that everyone's going to turn into superheroes. That'll happen eventually, where everyone will enhance their gifts as they are ascending in their frequency, as consciousness here continues to get higher and higher and higher as we continue to evolve. First off, a solar flash is pretty much the same thing as a solar flare. It's just two different terminologies. If I'm not mistaken, solar flare is actually used in astrophysics, that term, but it's the same thing. There won't be an exceedingly amount of energy hitting Gaia in what a lot of people assume it's going to be, like this big monstrous wave of energy, because all that radiation can kill us. So that's not going to happen that way. Plus, that type of energy that people assume the solar flash is going to be cannot penetrate the atmosphere. Our atmosphere protects us from that type of radiation. The way it has come in is in these gradual waves broken down. What makes it different is the light codes, the vibration that comes along with these energetic waves. It's not just the energy itself. The solar flash was going to come in when humanity was ready. Humanity is ready. That's why it came in. Our energy gave off that vibration, that frequency to the sun, and the sun responded. The sun has a soul too. Everything is connected in this universe. So we had to be in this specific frequency for the sun to recognize and say, oh, okay, it's time. And final thing I'm going to say, it is super divinely orchestrated and timed, because this guy saw that these three waves came in at the same time, at the same strength, on different days. Remember what I said about 3? It's those light codes, y'all. This is not just a scientific solar flare. It's also very, very spiritual and divinely orchestrated. All is well. The solar flash is here. We are raising our consciousness. We have raised our consciousness. Right now it's split into 2 Earths, 3D and 5D. But remember, the 3D is going to catch up eventually. Everything's all good though.